Welcome to the App Showcase, where we review Microsoft-related apps primarily from the App Store, but also through trial versions. SV MacPack is a certified veteran-owned and HUBZone consulting firm supporting the U.S. federal government. In support of our customers' need to do market research on apps such as these, we started recording our review of these apps, and we hope these reviews are useful to you as well. In this video, we're going to be reviewing Birthday app from iLink Systems. It's an app on the Microsoft App Store. As always, I'll be moving fast, pointing out what I like and what would make me hesitate to recommend this app to my customers. My goal is to be as candid as I would be if just talking to my own team about this app. Hopefully the review helps you and perhaps even provides good feedback to the publisher of this app. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go to the Microsoft App Store for this app and see their page. There's not a lot on here. It provides an alert. That's handy. Let's go ahead and look at some of this stuff. It's free. I'm assuming this really is free. It hasn't been updated since 2014. I'm going to go through this app pretty fast, I think, in what we're looking at. For those of you who are not familiar, this is what I always have to agree to when I add an app. Do you trust it? And generally, that's a scary prospect, but Microsoft does a pretty good job scanning apps before they get on the store. But fortunately, you got me putting these on the lab environment so I can test it before you do. Here's just a review of what it looks like. You can add the user information. We're going to see how intuitive that is to use as we go forward. This is great. It's showing us that there's a list on here. I wonder what DOH is. Date of birth. Oh, data hire. So here it's just showing the Birthday app as a web part. That's what that means. And here it's showing what it looks like. And that looks pretty neat. So let's go see what it looks like in the actual environment. So Birthday app, I got to find that one. Here it is down here on the bottom. I'm going to click on it. This is the first time I'm clicking, so we'll see what it's like for it to load. It's done. That's very fast. First thing I always look for is how intuitive it is. This sweep bar is my pet peeve. I hate how the app launcher has exploded onto the sweep bar. That's not a handy thing, and it's certainly not by desire. But let's go ahead and look back at this guy's app. So I'm assuming I just click on the add user details, and I have a list. It created it. I'm creating a new person. And here my title is, let's say I'm a joker right now. First name is Neil. Last name is McDonald. Date of birth is I was born. This is interesting. It's date of birth if it calculates this. So I'm going to say I was born on 1/30/1995. Does that make me a millennial, or what's that put me at? I can't remember. But coming down, you can put in a URL to a. This is interesting. So you can put in a URL, and I'm assuming that's to another list that actually is for this birthday group. Or you can put an attachment, and I'd be really curious on whether they're able to display attachments. But let's go ahead and hit save for a second. Our birthday is there. I'm going to go back to the home page. I think we're supposed to add that web part. So I'm going to edit the web page here, add a web part. Again, I'm not training. I'm just moving pretty fast. So Birthday app, I think, is our guy. That one. We're going to add it in. Working, showing. Okay, well, that doesn't look like it's what it's supposed to be, but let's edit the web part. Maybe I haven't finished configuring it yet. So, Lego birthdays. Layout. Advanced. I don't see anything here, so I'm hitting OK. These arrows don't seem to do a lot. Let me save out of the page, see if that's it. Still nothing there. The arrows seem pretty useless if you're not actually looking at arrows. So, okay, so we're here. We'll come back to site contents. I'm going to try to open it one more time and see what we see. Maybe I missed something. The add users doesn't, that we were already there. Switch to user view. Let's see what that does. And I'm done. So I would not recommend this to my customers, and so I'm not recommending to you that you kind of pursue it. So this app from iLink Systems, recommend we skip that as you move forward and find a different app that you can take a look at. I hope you found the review useful as you evaluate various apps available to you and your organization. Please provide me feedback in the comments. Let me know how I can make the App Showcase channel and these reviews more useful to you. Feel free to even suggest apps that we should review, and we'll work to get them on the schedule. Finally, if you found the review helpful, please share a note about it on one of the social media platforms or just give it a thumbs up. I'm your host, Neil McDonald with SV MacPack. I thank you for joining me today and hope you'll join me again for other reviews.